Yo, what's up, everybody, and welcome to our special Saturday Picks episode of So What You Hear. I'm Jay,
Craig.
Tiff.
and we decided to go ahead and take Saturday to take a little bit more time on our picks because we felt like we were kind of rushing through when we did it with the regular show. So now we're going to really kind of break into why we feel like we're picking on top of what's going on. So that brings us to our 9:30 early in the morning game over in London.
Oh, God.
Jets and Vikings. I'm taking the Vikings on this game. Reason being is you give this, let's say, down the road, we hit February and this is the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
I see this being an easier game. I see this being a tighter game. I don't feel like the Jets have played together enough and built that rhythm on offense with Rodgers for them to perform at the level they need to beat this Flores defense and kind of overcome this team. So, like, right now, I don't think the Jets got it. But if they see each other again, I could very much see this being a battle. But I just think right now the Jets offense isn't quite on the same page right now. They're still kind of off on timing.
Yeah, I have no really nothing to add to that because they were right. They're not together. This team was supposed to have this last year.
Yeah.
Now they're a year behind.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's
think-
that's what you see. And obviously the Vikings are just rolling whoever they play right now. So
Yeah, I picked the Vikings as well. Like, I was thinking, I wouldn't be completely shocked if the Jets, I don't think they like how that game went last week
just the
at all.
Broncos,
I can give you that.
And I don't know, Aaron Rodgers kind of has his way. And there's another new Vikings team. But yeah, sometimes it's just, no matter what, some people just have that other feel.
You want to pick the Jets.
I'm not, though. I'm picking the Vikings.
That's fine.
So whether I want to.
he just doesn't.
Somebody's
I
Nah.
also think he's still not
scared.
comfortable. He's not still not comfortable behind that O line.
Yeah, that
You
line.
can see when he's driving back to throw. He's still.
And I mean, I feel like that line's getting better. It's starting to give them. He's getting a little bit cleaner. They're playing a little bit better. But yeah, you're 100% right on that one.
Mhm.
I'm just saying I wouldn't be completely like, yeah. But
Okay.
I think the Vikings are gonna win.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. So now rolling down to 1 p.m., we got the Panthers and the Bears.
I got the Panthers.
I'm going Panthers too. It's funny because yeah,
I think they're getting better and better. I think I'm a team.
Andy Dalton wins.
Dalton has this team firing on all
Yeah.
cylinders.
I got
They
the
they were
Panthers.
last week against the Bengals. They weren't out of that game at any point. They
No.
really were. They it's funny. They're a little gritty. They're a little. I like. I mean, I don't think it's still out, but like Xavier Legette, Deontay Johnson. Who else did they be throwing? Who else? Trimble. I think
Chuba be getting
Yeah. Oh,
back
Chuba
up
Hubbard.
and out. Yeah,
Yeah, and they're still waiting for Jonathan Brooks to come back. I mean, I'm hoping that that rookie. I hope
that could be.
he's gonna be. I think he's gonna be big for them when he finally gets back from his ACL. And I still think the Bears and Caleb are still having timing issues.
Yeah.
I'm still noticing his timing's off with Keenan Allen especially because Keenan Allen hasn't played much this season. He's still not connecting with DJ more like he should be.
And they've been
The
there.
only
the whole
person he
time.
seems to really hit sometimes in stride is Cole
Wrong.
Kmet and
Adunze.
Dunze. Yeah,
Yeah.
Dunze.
They seem to be clicking a little bit more, but like
Other than that,
technically, that's your third option. That's kind of bad when you're only clicking with your third
Well,
option.
sometimes that happens, but I think they're progressing though. I do think.
Yeah. I don't think they'll be bad forever, but I can't take them right now with how Andy Dalton's running the Panthers. And that brings us to the Commies and the Browns. God, I never thought I would do this. I'm taking Washington.
right now, Jaden Daniels in that offense with Cliff Kingsbury at the helm, they're just
Phenomenal.
they're scoring at will. Only thing is their defense is letting teams score on them as well.
But they kind of reminded me of like the old Colts Peyton teams.
Okay, I get that. And then the Browns, I would say the Browns would be decent. One, they can't keep Deshaun upright, and they can't stop him. They can't stop him committing penalties when they have big plays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time he has a big play downfield to Amari or somebody,
It's
hold it.
holding formation.
Yeah, like illegal shift, something. It's always something with the Browns, or they do something. And
I'm sorry.
I hate to say it, they're just not.
Sorry, we're back. Somebody almost died. So yeah, I guess that wraps up everything with the Commanders. It's going to be all offense, and we don't think the Browns can do that. So that brings us to the Miami Dolphins versus the New England Patriots.
Patriots.
Definitely
I actually
going-
heard there is some discord going on in the Patriots locker room.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
I heard it's been like they're fighting in house,
Like fighting for
Still think the Patriots.
I still think the Patriots.
I mean,
I don't think
the Pat-
Miami
the
can put
Pats
any
should win
offense
this game.
together.
The Pats should win this game.
Because what's changing with the Dolphins? Like,
Nothing.
Yeah, so we're still going Pats. They've been winning. This isn't new if you're just finding out about it. They've still won games.
they
While
lost
fighting
last.
with
They've
each other.
lost. They've lost. They've won
Last
3 games. They're in a
two,
3
right?
game. They're in a 3-game losing streak.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't get it.
I'll take
But the
Pats. We'll
Dolphins
see. This
still
could be
even losing
a
more than
failed
that.
pick. Who knows?
I think.
Oh, divisional showdown. Colts, Jaguars.
I'm taking the Jags.
Really, I picked the Colts.
I'm going Colts because I'm pretty sure Flacco's still playing.
I picked the Jags.
I think with the Flacco,
With
I
the
think Anthony
Flacco.
Richardson. I don't think Anthony Richardson's a guy. I unless they can figure out a way to get him to complete like a normal person pass and not just 80 yards downfield.
Yeah.
You cannot be the running back and the 80-yard bomb thrower. Like that's not a thing. Like that's not a quarterback. And Anthony Richardson can't hit a 5-yard out. He can hit you 90 yards downfield on a dime.
But if you're right there.
But if you're right there, he's going to overthrow you by 5 yards, 10 yards. But with Joe Flacco in, that offense is very potent.
Yeah.
I chose the Jags because even though they've lost games, they've been right there in it. It's just they make stupid plays. And I don't know what's going on with Doug Peterson and Trevor Lawrence, but I'm gonna say this week they kind of get back on track, or at least to the point where they have some type of offensive firepower. Like I think the Colts are lacking on defense with injuries. Joe Flacco's probably gonna have them moving, but I feel like this Jags they got to pull together sometime. I think this is the game for them to get back on track. So that's my choice.
Okay.
Okay. Diff, you just good on the Colts.
I picked the Colts.
Okay. Good game. Bills, Texans. I'm going Bills.
I'm going Texans.
The Texans have been looking up and a little up and down lately. And I just feel like the very even attack.
It's the Stephon Diggs revenge game.
And he hasn't been that effective in that offense.
No, and then I think
But-
the way the Bills lost last week, I think they're gonna have
Yeah.
the Bills. I think
And they're
gonna
a
have
slow,
more.
methodical, abusing team. I think the Texans are going to come out and start trying to high fly, and it's going to end up putting them behind the 8-ball because the Bills are just going to come out and grind
I
them
got
down.
the Texans beating them because I think that Texans defense is going to be all over the place.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to. I think it's going to be good. It might be a little bit of a shootout.
Okay.
That sounds good to me. I don't know.
You don't know?
I picked the Bills. There's two very good teams,
Yeah.
and I think the loss last week might have a little bit to do with the Bills not losing this week.
I can definitely.
But other than that, I can't even think of anything else. But yeah.
All right. Well, that brings us to the NFC North matchup: Ravens Bengals. I'm going
Come on,
Ravens. Bengals defense is trash, and Derrick Henry is murdering right now. And I think what we saw last week is how they're going to start playing. Oh, so you mean if we just pound Derrick Henry, we can throw every 3-4 plays and absolutely torch
What do you think
teams?
about Ravens defense though? You don't think the Bengals can?
I think the Bengals are going to put up. I think the Bengals can score on the Ravens defense, but I think the Ravens offense is going to completely control the tempo of the game. And so, yeah, you're going to probably get a Jamar Chase miracle touchdown. Joe Burrow is going to make some magic to put up some points to compete. But the Ravens defense is good enough to slow them down, and their offense is good enough to wear on them, beat on them, and put the points up while they're doing it.
All right, you convinced me. I'll go Ravens. I really couldn't think.
I'm right there with you.
All
All
right,
right,
that sounds
you
good.
convinced me. I really couldn't think of nothing. I couldn't.
And now to the AFC West. Raiders, Broncos. Definitely going Broncos.
You going Broncos?
Or Raiders. Even with the Discord and what's going on, the Raiders still won last week.
Denver beat the Jets.
The Broncos defense is really good.
Broncos
Jets
defense is
suck.
good, and
Jets,
Bo
I wouldn't say they
Jets don't suck.
suck.
They're better than the Raiders.
Yeah, they have a quarterback.
Yeah.
But I got a feeling the Raiders are going to win this out in spite of what's going on in-house. I feel like I still believe in Antonio Pierce and how he has been getting them ready. So I'm going Raiders.
Well, I think I'm gonna go Broncos. Their defense looked really good. I think they should have lost last week, and they did not stop. They kept going until they,
Yeah.
it was a
Also,
low
the
scoring
Jets missed that
game.
freaking last-second field goal.
Yeah, they both did because the weather too. But the Broncos defense is really good.
I don't think the Raiders. I don't think Minshew's going to do it.
Not like really good, but they've been holding teams
Okay.
really close. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna go Broncos.
All right.
All right. Well, moving down to the NFC West, Cardinals and 49ers.
Going Niners despite all their injuries.
I'm going Niners.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just have a feeling about the Cardinals.
Okay.
I will say on that, if this wasn't in San Francisco, if this was in Arizona, I would be taking Arizona.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. They're 5
yeah, it's
I just feel
it's
like
kind
they're
of
getting-
nasty. Kingsbury's been doing some stuff
I feel like every week
But
they get better and better.
in
Yeah.
San Fran. I'm taking the Niners.
Okay.
So the next time we see this game, it might be a different pick.
That's true.
Oh dear God. Giants Seahawks. I'm taking Hawks because we suck and there's no neighbors, no Singletary.
Yeah, it's
I
easy. I'm
picked
just
the
taking Seahawks.
Hawks.
Yeah.
And I think we're in Seattle, so we're playing the 12th man and we're 2 men down. So yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
We lose. Packers Rams.
Go Pack, go.
I'm going Pack. Go.
I picked the Packs. I think Love, because I guess Love, maybe this is his one. He hasn't won himself. He hasn't won
Yeah.
one.
But he has looked good in all
He
the
has
games.
the good, and the Rams have not. So
And I think, like I said, if you have Cup or Nakua, this is a harder pick.
yeah,
If you have Cup and Nakua, I think I'm picking the Rams.
but
But without either,
Yeah.
there's no way I'm not picking the Packers.
I picked. Yeah, I got
So-
the Packs.
And now we got the throwback, the old 90s, 70s game, Steelers Cowboys. I'm going with the Pittsburgh Steelers because with no DeMarcus Ware, no Micah Parsons, I don't think there's going to be a
You
pass.
said
rush.
Ware.
Marcus Ware's in the Hall of
De-
Fame.
Ware.
DeMarcus Lawrence. Sorry, wrong DeMarcus. DeMarcus Lawrence. There's no pass rush. But there's still no DeMarcus Ware either, so there's no pass rush.
My cousin is probably gonna be really mad at me, but I think the Steelers is gonna get this. I do.
I want to go Steelers, but I think
I don't understand why you want to go
the
Steelers.
depth of. I think you'll be surprised by the depth of your Cowboys defense, and I think the Steelers are still
Well,
having.
why
some,
you want to go? I feel like
I mean,
you think they're gonna win, and I
do think they're
want
gonna
to,
win, but
right?
I think they're gonna win. But I got a feeling the Cowboys are
Okay,
gonna
'cause
pull
I
this
feel
one
like you're
out.
trying to hurt me. Okay,
So I'm going Cowboys.
all right.
All right, and that brings us to Monday night. Oh, I didn't even think about this Cowboys Steelers game. It's the Sunday night game, so that's prime time.
Well,
Cowboys don't
well,
show up.
I still that's not always true. We won. Did we win Thursday?
Yeah, you beat us in prime time.
Okay, but
Accomplishments.
I would love to be wrong. So whatever. Okay.
Now going to Monday, Saints Chiefs.
Going with the NFL
I'm going
back
Chiefs. Yeah, all the refs.
I'm gonna just be I'm gonna be on my own. I'm gonna pick the Saints. Not that I don't think the Chiefs can beat the Saints. I just feel like the Saints are due one, and I feel like the Chiefs are getting closer and closer.
I mean,
losing,
you
and
really see them
the
going undefeated.
refs are starting to help them less and less. I think
Becoming a
the-
thing.
it's kind of become a thing, and I think they are helping them a little less and less. So
Okay.
I'm looking for the upset. Go
All right,
Saints.
that'd be dope.
I don't see it going bad because I think they're really going to be suffering with that receiver action. I think Travis Kelce's gone down a peg in skill.
That girl sucking all his.
I don't even think it's that. I think they realized that if you just focus on Travis Kelce, they don't have nothing else. And like they were starting to with Worthy and Rice, but now Rice hurt. Is the rookie gonna be able to carry by himself?
Worthy pretty
And Juju
good.
still hasn't.
And
he's not even
Juju,
doing that.
Juju
He
is
is
a
not paying
grimy
out.
receiver. He's not a production receiver.
Yeah, I don't think-
He blocks. He gets 3-yard digs. He does grimy work. He doesn't
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
Yeah.
flashy work.
He hasn't
So,
been flashy in a while.
Yeah. So, well, that pretty much gets through the picks. We're gonna take a step away, and the next time you see us, me and Craig will be handling our parlays for our bet segment. We're gonna be starting up now, and we'll see y'all in a minute. And we're back. Me and Craig are here for our Hope and Pray parlays. Still working on that name. See if we like it. I love it. But we decided we were going to go ahead and get together and start just minor bets that we put together, little parlays here and there. We're going to probably get a little more extravagant as it goes. Today's a little more simple, but, we'll see how y'all like this, and we see if you want to follow us up on any of this.
Yeah, so I have a four-leg parlay on FanDuel. Anytime touchdown, Justin Jefferson, Marvin Harrison Jr., maybe a little crazy here, Cortland Sutton, and then Brian Thomas Jr. $10 payout, about $5.80. I think all the people I pick, obviously, I think Jefferson is going to score. Marvin Harrison Jr. has been scoring since week 2. The Cortland Sutton scored last week with his face, Bo
Bo
Nix.
Nix.
So he was the only touchdown. And then Brian Thomas Jr., if you notice with the Jags, he's been Trevor Lawrence goes to him for all his
He does.
a lot of his catches.
A lot of his emergency throws have been him.
So he's like his security blanket, and I got a feeling he may get a touchdown, like one of those, maybe something late third quarter, maybe late fourth quarter, even garbage time if they're down big. So that's why I went that. So hopefully you guys, if you like any of those choices, you guys go with something like this.
All right. And to give some diversity, I'm betting on DraftKings. That's kind of where I use mine. And I've got a simple 4-leg parlay. I get done reading these receivers, and most of y'all are going to be like, well, no duh, that's probably going to hit. I got Justin Jefferson as an anytime touchdown because if touchdowns are scored in Minnesota, he gets at least one of them. I've got Jamar Chase because, again, if a touchdown scored, like they have other receivers, but the desperation they've been in, especially this season, there's been a lot of miracles to Jamar. So whether they're playing productively or they're throwing for miracles, Jamar's going to get one. I added Terry McLaurin because him and Jaden Daniels' connection has been absolutely gorgeous. And I just, watching what Malik Neighbors did against them, I think that McLaurin is going to be able to do pretty well, and he has a much better quarterback with Jaden Daniels, and they're going to get at least one to him. Follow that up by DK Metcalf. DK Metcalf gets usually like a touchdown a game, and if he misses one, he gets two the next one. So I don't think he had a touchdown last week, but he had a couple of big plays. I don't see him not getting one this week, especially against us, who was a little weak in our secondary. And without our stars, their offense is going to have the ball a lot more because we're not going to be able to move the ball. So you keep giving Seattle chances with the ball, DK's getting a touchdown. And then Xavier Worthy. She Rice is out. Travis Kelce hasn't been playing well. Juju's not a touchdown guy. They're still kind of hurting their running back. Hopefully Kareem Hunt can fill in. Steele's been fumbling. If the Chiefs have any success, Worthy kind of has to get in the end zone. So I'm going to add that. Worthy makes it plus 145. DK plus 130. Terry McLaurin plus 125. Jamar Chase plus 115. Justin Jefferson plus 110, I believe. Plus 100. Put a $10 bet on that. I'll be getting about 545. I figure that's a pretty safe one. I mean, everybody I just named is literally the leading touchdown scorer on their team. So I don't see this going bad. I think I'm going to work out. This is going to be a high, I'm going to be happy after the weekend, or I'm going to cry. We'll see. But that's kind of what I think we're gonna start doing this more regularly. Start putting this up for y'all. You see a little more of me and Craig. This is a little more our realm. I haven't been super sports betting. We've done periodically here and there.
Yeah, but
little conversations. But I think we're gonna start turning this into something. One of the things we do want to start putting in this is we're gonna have like safe bet like this, and then in the weeks coming up, we're probably gonna have our safe bet and then a counter like
outrageous.
If this hits, it's gonna be crazy. But let's see.
Yep.
And that's pretty much how this will go. So comments on any of this, if you have any comments from the earlier segments where we were making our picks, or you have any comments about bets you think we should make, parlays you think we should make, or questions on the ones we make, go ahead and hit us either on the YouTube video, hit us on Instagram, hit us on Twitter, X. Yeah, that's it. I'm old. And we'll see y'all in the later videos, all right?
All right. Peace.
Peace.